Hey everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, my channel is called Shells, Bits, and Pieces, and here is where you will find a little bit of everything all in one place. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving and a great Black Friday, and I hope you guys found some deals. Today's video is it's another Goodwill outlet haul. Today I have 3 bags of stuff to go over with you guys, and I haven't really gone through it too much prior to turning the camera on, so we're gonna go through this stuff together and see what we've got, see if there's anything that is cool, treasure worthy. I'm sure there's craft supplies in here. I see some right here, so let's just jump right in. So this is the first bag, and I'm gonna set it aside, but I'm gonna pull the things out of it that are in it because it's a big bag. Let's see here. So this haul is from a Goodwill trip that I took a couple weeks ago prior to having surgery. And I went on a Friday night, and that's the haul that I posted the other day. And this haul is from me going there on a Saturday. I think I went to Colorado Springs for something and decided, you know, when I was finished with whatever it was I was doing, that I was just going to stop by the bins only for a few minutes, and it wound up being 4 hours. So that's why I've got 3 bags of stuff. But when I go on the hunt, boy, I'll tell you, I really go on the hunt. I look and dig, and sometimes I find cool stuff. Other times it just really depends on, you know, what they've got for that day. And as you can see, this bag's pretty full, and we'll go through all of it together. So first up, I've got this. I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff out of the way, you guys. There's just too much. First up, in my Goodwill outlet haul, I don't know if this is probably not the biggest haul that I found, but one of the bigger ones for sure. So this is a glitter paper pack from Marcella, I guess. I'm not sure. And it's got a bunch of different colors of glitter paper. I thought this was really pretty, and you know me, I'm a sucker for crafting supplies. I'm not going to open it up, but it looks like there's a few different shades. According to this tag here, they've probably got all the glitter shades of these colors here. So I'm not going to open this because then we're going to have glitter everywhere. So that's one thing. Next up, I found a few of these, and if there's any enthusiasts out here in the audience, let me know. I'd be happy to set these aside for you if you're interested. But I found some Harley Davidson paper packs. I found 4 of them, and they've got all different patterns. They've got vellum paper, all kinds of things. So this one's got a couple different designs. It's got a diamond place embossed. I don't know if they're really embossed. Should we open it? Let's see. Because, you know, I never believe anything I'm told and only half of what I see. Or hear. Anyway. It's all Harley Davidson licensed paper. Looks like it was made in 2004. This doesn't have any glitter on it, so we can pull this out for sure. Let's see here. This is just one of the packs. I'm not going to open up all of them, and they are by the EK Success brand. Put that right up there for you guys. Sorry about the light. It's over there. That's kind of bright. But there's papers. Oh, cool. And there's vellum. I love vellum. Vellum is so cool to work with. It's kind of transparent. You can kind of see through it a little bit. Oh, it is embossed, you guys. I wasn't sure. Yep, you can tell by the back. Look at that. How neat is that? So if there's any Harley enthusiasts out there, like I said, let me know. I also I probably have to relist it because it was listed, but then I let it run out. But I also have a Harley Davidson, brand new, woman's riding jacket. It's a size extra small, and it's been in my eBay area for a while, and the listing has ended, but I can relist it. And I've had that for sale for quite some time. Yeah, it was another bin find, of course. But if anybody's looking for an extra small woman's, it's like a canvas, and it's got like reflective tape on it. It's really a cool jacket. It's a nice looking jacket for sure. You know, you can take a look at that too. And I can even link I think I will. I'll link the listing down below so you guys can see it if you're interested. So I've got 4 of these. It looks like I've got 3 of one and 1 of this. So there's those. And as I go through, I'm just going to put these back in the bag because I'm still a little disheveled in my craft space. I haven't had time, well, I have had time, I just haven't been feeling it, to start my organizing since I moved everything in here. So I've got stuff kind of everywhere, but I did buy myself a new desk and I really love it, and it's perfect for all my cool stuff. So anyway, next up, this is a 1982 50 State Birds and Flowers mint set from the US Postal Service. And this I don't think this has any stamps in it, but it's just got pictures of what the stamps are and you know, what they had on them. And this is the Midwest set. It's got Alaska, oh, not the Midwest, I'm sorry, the West. It says the West. It's got Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Hawaii, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, Utah, Washington, and Wyoming. And they just have beautiful birds. I love the United States Postal Service artwork. I have been a non-avid stamp collector for a long time. I love stamps, and I've found so many cool stamps in the bins. People that, you know, pass away, their relatives don't realize, you know, the painstakingly hard chore it is to collect stamps from all over the world. And I have found people's collections in the bins, and it's just, it's sad and bittersweet, but at the same time, it's a cool find because you can see all the neat stamps from around the world. So anyway, enough about that. So there's that. I picked this up. This is just some really pretty tissue paper. Oh my gosh, there's stuff all in here I'm gonna have to sweep. This looks like it came from Ross. It's $1.79, but I picked it up for pennies, and it's just some really pretty tissue paper. And yeah, I think I might be able to use this in something, so like that. This next item is it's a package of paper placemats with like Christmas designs on them. And I thought, you know, this would be a really neat thing to pick up and use as like paper on something. I don't know if there's a bunch of different designs in here because I didn't really open it. This is torn, and you can kind of see, I don't know. They may have different designs, but there's no marking telling me how many. Oh, there's 15 placemats. Okay. And back in the day when these were out, probably 2003, was $1.96. So anyway, I don't know if there's different patterns or not, but I thought this was cool, so I picked it up. And next, a couple other little doodads and whatnots. I've got lots. Don't worry. This next one is just a package of Christmas type napkins, and we can certainly use this in our crafting. If you watched my video on making the faux postage stamps using paper napkins, you'll see that that's pretty cool. So. Sorry guys, I got sidetracked. I'm not sure where I left off, but I'm pretty sure I left off with this. This was a pack of napkins that I had found, and it's got a really pretty design on it. I like that Christmas tree, so we will add this to the stash so we can make future faux postage stamps using paper napkins. And if you guys watched that video, which I'll link below, there's a cool little trick to separating the white side of the napkin from the printed side, so you should really check that out if you're interested. Let's see here. Next up, let's start with this one. This is a Battenburg lace table topper from it's actually from Kmart. Basic Editions was one of Kmart's brands. Years and years ago, I worked at Kmart not gonna lie. I worked there for a little while, and it was definitely an eye-opening experience, to say the least. Retail is definitely not my favorite industry, but I have done my dues and paid my dues in retail. Probably won't work in retail ever again, but it was a very interesting time when I was younger. So yeah, and I worked at Kmart, like I said, so cool stuff, huh? Next, I've got this, and I think I found one of these in a prior haul. Basically what this is, and it looks like this is, I don't know, it looks like there's more than one in here. It might just be one, I don't know. But anyway, what this is this is a cross stitch fabric in like a bookmark shape, so that if you wanted to do any cross stitch on it, you could, and like do a little design, give as a gift. So this will probably end up in a shop, as will that Battenburg lace table topper. Next up, I've got this, and it looks like it's made by a company. I don't know if this is the company, but it says Decor Accents. Yep, Decor Accents back here. This was from 1996. And this is just like a rub-on transfer that you would do, like a temporary tattoo kind of thing. It says it's a water decal. So what that means is you put it up against whatever you want it on, and then you soak it with water, and then peel off the whatever paper or whatever it is backing, I'm not sure, and yeah, then it just sticks to whatever you want. So you could probably put it on a wall, a box, just, you know, let your imagination flow. And it's got a lot of pretty little accents and details, and it's very cute, especially if you want to do like a strawberry journal or something. It's pretty big, but you could certainly cut it down if you wanted to, I'm sure. So there's that. Next, I found these. These are called Wallies, and they are wallpaper cutouts, and pretty much you just stick them to the wall. So this one is a birdhouse design. It looks like it's been open, so yeah, it has been open. So it's probably not complete, but there's a fair amount of birdhouses in here. And you don't necessarily have to use these on the wall. You could certainly use these on journal pages. Oh, but maybe it is complete. It just came open. There's a lot. So we have that. It says there was 25 birdhouse Wallies. I don't think that there's 25 here. We're not going to count them, but yeah, we could use these in a future project down the road. I've got to start thinking of things to do for the springtime time frame, because, you know, Christmas is only in a month, less than a month, and after Christmas is over, we won't be doing Christmas crafts or anything anymore for a while, unless you do it all year, which is perfectly fine. All right, so let's move into some of the other things that I found. I actually found quite a few neat little doodads, whatnots, thingy-majiggies, whatever. Let's start with these bigger items, and they can go back down in the bigger thing. I found this. It's just a decorative sign advertising Guinness, and it doesn't appear to be too old. I just thought it was cool, and I can use it in one of my areas, probably the back area of my house. It's a pretty big sign. It's not too heavy. Maybe weighs a pound, pound and a half. And yeah, so I picked it up. I don't usually pick these up, but I did pick this one up. So that'll go over here. This next item is so exciting. I found clasp envelopes, you guys. Not just one pack though, 2. They were on clearance for $1 from Target. Look at this old Target label. Oh my goodness, that is old. So these have been around the block for sure. And this was only $1.79 when it was new. I think they get quite a bit more for these nowadays, but they're made by Pentab, Prudential Felco. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Anyway, if anybody knows about this company or knows about the time frame for this particular tag, because that is an old Target price tag for sure. And then here's another one. Looks like it could have been from Woolworths or Woolco. Another very, very old pack of clasp envelopes. And I like to use these, especially if I'm shipping flat things. I like to have a few extra of these. So that was So exciting. All right, you guys, so I've got quite a bit more. I want to kind of get moving along. And I also want to give you an update on my surgery results. My doctor, I went and saw him on Tuesday of this past week. It was like, my appointment was like 6 days after my surgery. And so it seems as if he got all of the cancer. And it's weird how they explained the results to me, but they did a thing called lymph node mapping, and I wasn't sure what that was. I did a little bit of research, but I'm not going to explain that. If you're interested, you can look it up. But basically, they had taken biopsies from some lymph nodes inside my body near where my uterus and all of those lady parts were, and they did a test on them just to see if there were any cancer cells, and they all came back negative, or the word benign was used. So I'm in good shape there. And he also had told me that the cancer was at a grade 1 something. I don't know exactly the terminology that he used, but basically he showed me a chart, and up here being the least amount of potential for recurrence to the greatest amount, and I was way up here in this corner. He said there might even be a 10 or less % chance of recurrence, but I do have to be observed. So I'm in the observation category, meaning I do not need any chemo and I do not need any radiation. I just need to go back every 3 months and get examined, oh my gosh, to have an examination to make sure that nothing's going on or nothing's recurring. And I need to do this every 3 months for the first couple of years, and then after that we'll do every 6 months, and then maybe once a year after I get to the 5-year mark. So now I'm on the 5-year plan, but that's okay. I've got beautiful results. Things are good. So now it's just I need to heal and not be in such pain or feel so tired. So that's my update, and I'm so happy to have good news out of all of this, because you know the cancer diagnosis was kind of a shock to my system. I did not expect that. And it was a very swift diagnosis to surgery. It started a few days after my birthday with the diagnosis to being, completely out of my body and gone within about 2 months. So that's good news. But anyway, let's move on with the haul. So I found these little bags, and I'm not 100% sure where they come from. I've found other bags very similar to these. Actually, they're just like them, just with different patterns on them. These look like they could be like a Christmassy type pattern though. And they said that they're made in Korea. I don't know if you can get these on like Oriental Trading or something, but they're just cool little lightweight paper bags that you could use for small trinkets, small gifts, or for me, junk journaling. So that's probably what I'm going to do with those. And I've got a couple of different patterns, just really cute little paper baggies. So those. Next up, this doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what it is. I think it might have been like a little insert in a bill that somebody had for oil or some kind of heating back in the 50s or 60s. But it's just like it's just a little insert, tells you how a payment plan will work. Why you should have a payment plan. Maybe people back in those days needed to have a payment plan to pay their bills. I don't know, but I liked the graphics on it, so that's why I picked it up. It really doesn't have anything to do with the content of what's on the pages, just the cool graphics that could be used for junk journaling and whatnot I liked. So that's kind of why I picked that up. So I'll just call this some cool ephemera from the 50s, maybe 60s. Speaking of 50s and 60s, this guy was popular back then. So I found this. It's just an envelope. It doesn't have anything in it, I don't think. Nope, it's empty. This envelope, I guess, was put together by a post office. It says, first day of issue, Kingston. St. Vincent, Wisconsin on May 25th, 1992. And it looks like it's the dollar stamp with Elvis Presley on it, and then an envelope to kind of go with it. And then they postmarked it on that day because this was the first day that this stamp was available for use in 1992. And it does feature Elvis Presley in one of his fairer moments, so I thought this was kind of neat. I have no use for this, but I will probably list this somewhere for a few dollars, and it might be worth it to a collector to have. So if you know any Elvis fans, let me know. Next up, got some memorabilia from yesteryear. These are postcards from Disneyland, and they do say Disneyland on the back, and they kind of go over what this is. This is the Country Bear Jamboree. This is the Jungle Cruise, and if you've ever been on a Disney Jungle Cruise, you'll know that they're going right into the backside of water. This is Snow White's castle. Cinderella's castle is in Disney World in Florida. Mind you, I've never been to Disneyland in California, but I've spent many times, many visits at Disney World in Florida. It's one of my favorite places to go. And then this probably is no longer there. I know that the one in Disney World was eliminated about 30 years ago, maybe more. This is the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride. But since I've never been to Disneyland, I don't know if it's there or not. If anybody has been to Disneyland recently and you want to share that with us, just let us know. But yeah. Oh, wait, I lied. This is not. Wait, that's the Matterhorn. That's the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Okay. I was just reading the back of it, and it just had some, I don't know, the information was odd for me. Next up, I found, now mind you, these were not in a pile. When I find loose cards like this, they're always scattered around the bottom of the bins, but these are old greeting cards, probably from the 1950s. Just different sentiments and occasions, and they're just the graphics are just so pretty, and I don't know, something nostalgic about old vintage cards. But they're all unused, in good shape. Got a little bit of glitter floating around on them, but I think everything I find at the bins has glitter on it. So there's just a few of these. Let's count them. Let's see how many we've got here. We'll just start with this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 13 of these babies. And yeah, they're just cool old vintage greeting cards made by a company called, and I know I saw it on one of them, A Slim Treasure, if you're interested. Not sure what I'll do with these. The graphics are beautiful though. So that's another cool piece. This next piece, it's a remnant of somebody's wrapping paper for Christmas, but I just loved the pictures. It's got Scotch pine, white pine, mistletoe, juniper, pear, mountain holly. Just a really cute little piece of paper. Will go in the ephemera bag for sure. This next item, you're just going to be so excited when you see this. 4-inch cable ties from Walmart. Somebody did open them, but these are good to have when you need something to hold stuff together. So I always pick stuff up like this when I see it. So exciting. And I'm sure you guys have seen these before. This is another pack of photo paper. It's got a couple of different sizes in it. It's got some envelopes. So, I'll be using this for my mica stain spray background stuff. So there's that. I do have a little bag of stuff here. It's got all kinds of goodies in it. So we'll just kind of go through this as quickly as we can. There's just a lot. Maybe I should dump it out. Should I dump it out? Let's dump it out. Then I can kind of see what I have. There's some jewelry in here, some doodads and whatnots, and I find all kinds of stuff. All right, so first up, I guess we could start with this. This, you know, you find these in the stores, craft stores or something. Somebody bought a roll of ball chain. So this could be used for many, many different purposes. Have you guys ever seen those videos on either Facebook or Instagram or maybe even TikTok? I don't use TikTok, so I'm not really sure if they have them there, but where they take the ball chain and drag it through paint and make art. That's an idea for this. Maybe we'll do that, or maybe we won't. I don't know, but that's pretty neat. Let's see here. Got a lot of jewelry this time around, doodads and whatnots, but let's look at these. I don't do a lot of drawing, but these are called soft pastels, and basically they're like chalk-ish kind of things. I did open them when I was at the bins, but they've got just different shades of grays and blacks, so like artist pastels to do like smoky effects, monotone drawings, monotone chalk drawings. I think this one's also grays and blacks. Oh, I lied. Look at that. Ooh, those are neat. I don't know if I will use these. I may put them on a lot, or I may gift them to somebody. I haven't really thought too much about it. When I found them, you know, it was a couple weeks ago, so I forgot I had them. But those are kind of neat. I think as I go through this stuff, I'm just going to put it back in this bag so it doesn't get all over the place. Another one. These are photo mounts, and they're just various types. Not sure, you know, if I'll use these. I hate to see things, especially vintage things, end up in the landfill. Oh, okay. They're just mounting stickers or something, and they're new old stock. They're called mounts, Prinz mounts. Don't know what that is, but they're made in West Germany, and these were made in Liechtenstein, and they're also photo mounts, so got those. I found a lighter. It's been beat up for sure. Might even be a little vintage. It can't be too vintage if it's got all of those guys in there. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Although Twitter is now known as X. But it's an old Zippo lighter. Doesn't have a date on it. It says F15. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't light. I tried to light it in the store. And the reason why is because nobody ever filled it with butane, which is fine. See, doesn't look like it's ever been used. Doesn't smell like gas. So somebody had it and it must have just floated around for a really long time. Or maybe that's the style. I don't know. It's pretty old. So yeah, an old Zippo lighter. And back in the day, this was $14.95. I think Zippos are a little more expensive now, but it's got a box. I wonder if there's a date on this. Congratulations on your Zippo lighter purchase. See if there's anything in the box. I never checked. Nope. Empty. Darn. No treasure underneath the tray. That's okay. Sometimes you're meant to find treasure and sometimes you're not. But anyway, it has a website on it, so it's either the box isn't that old or they got a new Zippo lighter and just put the old one in it. But it's, I feel like this was intentionally done on this. You see what I'm talking about? How distressed it looks? It's all over it. So maybe it's an intentional design to make it look worn. Not a bad idea. This is 2007. See it? There you go, 2007. So I got a Zippo lighter. I actually find quite a few Zippos, believe it or not. I've sold a couple. Not very many, but a few. So let's see here. Next up, I just thought this was cute. This is a pretty little Christmas ornament or whatever of just some music notes and a treble clef or G clef. I don't know. I'm not very up on my music lingo, but I do love the shapes of the music notes and all of the cool stuff that goes with it. So I got that. These were part of something else, but all they are is clear rubber stamps with they're like frames, and I can use these for tags. I can, oh, let's get you in the camera here, guys. Yeah. So I can I can use these to make like ephemera tags and whatnot. And it's funny that I found these because I just ordered a set of these frame rubber stamps from Amazon. So that's kind of cool that I found that. But yeah, so those are crafty stuff. Next, just some jump rings, a Girl Scout star pin, probably a vintage one. It's a membership star. I don't know if they still do these or not. I found, it says flea market something. Let's see from the back. Well, it's made by the Paper Studio, so, but it's got like a llama and just some kitschy stuff, little charms. I thought they were cute. It's all over everything. Nice little sun pin. Let's see, does it have any markings on it? It does, but my eyeballs can't read that. It's there, but I don't know what that says. Really cute little sun pin, like a brooch. There we go. That. Let's see, some doodads and whatnots, little charms. There's another pin. It's a little bow. Just a leaf button. These are cool. I have the things that come out of the ceiling in my back room that these screw onto. So when I see these, I grab them, and I found a couple. They're just like to hang plants and stuff. And when I bought this house, actually, that's what they were doing with that back room. It was like a sunroom for plants and things. So here's just a little junk jewelry chain, a little pin with, I swear that looks like Vincent Price, like in cartoon version. Do you remember they would do like Scooby-Doo, and he would kind of be on there sometimes? That's what that reminds me of. Vincent Price. Might be. I found some other little charms. These are just, you know, little basic doohickeys. Oh, isn't this cute? It's like a little sunflower, but it's backwards. That's strange. Oh, and then I've got Supergirl. Alabama. It says the Heart of Dixie. Heart of Dixie. Harley Dixie went flying. I will show that to you again. Come on. I swear my autofocus, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That's a cute pen. And I found a key. It's actually a bottle opener. I found a pair of earrings. I have no idea. I don't think they're real. Somebody was selling them for $1. Oh, they might be real pearls. Let's open them. I haven't opened them yet. I didn't know what I was buying when I was at the store. Oh, they're okay. Not real, not real gold for sure. And it would be staggering to know how much gold I've actually found in the bins. Found quite a bit, but not lately. I think all the good stuff's just not, and these are not real. When you rub them together, they should feel gritty and grainy. These do not, but they're cute. So all of this jewelry that's not like this will probably go into a lot. I don't know for the life of me what this is. It's a lot of beads on a lot of chain. It could be a bracelet. I'm not sure. I really don't know what that is, but it's a lot of beads on a lot of chain, and that'll go in a lot as well. All right, so this also just a little plastic. It might be glass beads. Definitely not real pearls though. they're too smooth when you rub them together. Like I said, they should feel gritty. I have found real pearls in the bins a couple times, but you know, nobody really buys pearls. This next item, I don't know, it's neat. It's a beetle. It's a beetle, and it's like a keychain kind of thing. Okay, there we go. I'll flip it over for you. Is that not the coolest thing ever? I've never seen anything like it, and I don't think it's broken. I think it's complete. It's just this strange little beetle keychain thingy, and it says copper test. I don't know. It's pretty cool. It might go in with this jewelry as a lot as well. I also found some pretty little glass beads that'll go in my stash. And this is like a little embossing tool. It's got the little balls on the end of it. You can see that. And this is a thinner one compared to some of them that I've found. It's meant for like those little spots, and you could even use this to weed if you had to. For like when you do your die cutting, like the Cricut die cuts. Okay, so I've still got a couple things left. I've got one more bag of stuff. It's not as, well, I don't know. There could be a bunch of stuff in here. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the last item from the last bag. This is just a cute little necklace. It's costume. Or actually, is it a necklace? No, it's a bracelet. Oh, how pretty. Here, I'll try to. Pretty little gold tone bracelet. It's not real gold, and it doesn't appear to be marked with anything, and it's not marked on the box either, so I don't know who it's made by or whatever. It just says side by side or miles apart, best friends are always close at heart. Isn't that cute? So there's that. And now we're gonna break into this last bag. I had to take a break for a second because I didn't have a drink with me in my craft room, which I always have to have water because here in Colorado, the air is really, really dry. And if you don't drink a lot of water, yeah, you get parched for sure. So now I've got my last bag. I'll kind of let you peek in there. There's some goodies in there. Let's see what we got. So we're gonna save this one, I think, for last. We'll save that for last. So this next item, it's nothing spectacular by any means, but for crafting purposes, it's wonderful, especially for Christmas and winter crafts or something that you just want a little sparkle on. This is like a sparkly netting, and it's pretty decent sized roll. Of course, there's no maker, it's not in a package, and now I'm gonna have glitter all over my table. So there's that one. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to bring this up here because reaching down is kind of painful. So I found these, and you know me and my tags. These are just cute little string marking tags or strung marking tags. And when they say strung, they just mean it has strings on it. And of course you can take those off. But these are great for labeling things for a yard sale or junk journaling. So I have these now. I probably will never want for another tag as long as I live. And I'll tell you a little secret. About a month ago I was at the bins and I found the mother load of tags. There's probably 1,000 tags here. I don't know, maybe less. Somebody might have bought these on Amazon and just tossed them to the bins. And of course, I was just like, oh, look, tags. And there's hundreds of them. I will probably never need another tag for forever and ever. So if you guys need tags, let me know. I'm actually considering doing a random act of kindness on one or more of the Facebook groups that I'm in. Just because I've got so many things, I thought it might be, fun to share the wealth, if you will. Not that I'm wealthy by any means, because I'm not. I'm a single parent, single earner household. I live with my son, who is an adult. But yeah, I don't make a lot of money, but I do okay for what I have. And yeah, so I don't know why I found some of this stuff. Anyway, let's go through the rest of this stuff that I've got. All right, sorry, had to readjust. Surgery's tough. So next up, I found a couple more of these because gosh knows I don't have enough rubber stamps. Just a couple of little clear ones. This one is, it says ornaments. Oh, there we go. And it's just got some cute little Christmassy kind of stuff. And this one says hello. Just some extra stuff to add to my stash. This next item, I'm not 100% sure what this is. It might be some kind of premium or toy or something, but it's got this little pin of this little guy, and it says Big Trouble in Little China Pin Pals. And I don't know if this is like an anime cartoon or something, but apparently there's a bunch that you can collect, and it's by geekfuel.com. So if anybody's interested, this guy is called, who is he? He's got these. So maybe if we look on the back, we can see which one he is. Okay, so I think we have Thunder. His name is Thunder, and it says, okay, well, one thing we can guarantee with this pin is that it is absolutely not capable of inflating itself. It is, however, capable of making you awesome. I don't know what that means. I really don't. But if anybody's interested, it's new in the package. The package is a little worn. It says it's from 2018, so it's only about 5 years old. But if anybody wants it, let me know. I could make you a deal. All right, we're coming down to the end, you guys. Next up, I found this. This is called Luminaries, made in the United States. It's a mini needle book, and it looks like it's just something you put together with felt. It's got pieces of felt, and I haven't opened this one, and the only reason I know it has pieces of felt is because there was another one that was open that I looked into, and I guess you just stitch the pieces together and come up with a book that you can keep needles in. Cute little gift idea for a sewer or seamstress. Next up, I found this cute pewter elephant, and he kind of looks like a lid to a box, but I don't know. He's kind of a neat little statue, and I always find pewter figurines in the bins. This is no exception, but like I said, I feel like this is like a lid to a box or a container, and I only found the lid, so there's that. Pull this up here so you can see it. And I'm sorry that my photography is so terrible lately, you guys. I'm just having a rough time of it between moving my craft studio, having surgery, and all of these things I'm just trying to catch up on. I don't know. Time and technology are getting the best of me for sure. But anyway, next up is this. I thought this was cute. And I don't pick up a lot of ornaments when I'm at the bins, even though they always have tons of Christmas stuff that people toss year after year after year. But I thought this was cute. His name is Milk Chocolate, and he's the little chocolate chip cookie cow. Oh, yum. I love chocolate. And I just thought he was cute. And it says Milk Chocolate. It's that magic time of year when chocolate milk cows could appear. Should one moosey by your way, watch it sweeten up your day. And it was made by Sue Tag in 2011. So there is Milk Chocolate, the cow. And of course we're gonna look and see what he looks like. And I don't think that, yeah, this is getting thrown away. This is gross. I don't think there was anything wrapped around it when I found it in the bins. It was just in the box, but I wanted to protect him. And oh, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? And it even says the expiration is December 25th. How adorable. So cute. So I may wrap this up and sell this if anybody's interested. And you know, if you see something that you like, it does take me a really long time to get from this point to getting items listed in my shops. And I have so many things that I need to list. I just haven't had the motivation to do so. So yeah, if you see something that I showcase, send me an email or send me a message through the YouTube comments. I'd be happy to, put the listing together for you online. So yeah, just hit me up, let me know. All right, so we're getting down to the end. This next item is kind of neat. It's just a little tape measure, and it looks to be, you can't really tell which way it's supposed to go, but it's got a little carving. Oh, maybe it's this. I don't know, or this. I don't know if that's a bird, a plane. I don't know if you guys know which way it's supposed to go. Maybe this way. I don't know, but it's a cool tape measure, and it's intact, and it goes to about, oh my, I don't know, maybe 5 feet. We're at 49. It's probably 5 feet, maybe even 6. I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but a little, and it looks like this wood is either a walnut or a teak, probably walnut. Cool, and it looks like it was laser cut. I just don't know the design or the animal, if it's a bird. I don't know. Anyway, I also found these. These are really popular in the crafting world. I don't know how they work so well, but they're hole reinforcers, and basically if you punch a hole and you want to make sure that it's a little stronger, you would use one of these. So yeah, cool stuff. And I see people making these all the time. They make special punches out of them. So yeah. All right, so this next item, this box, I carried around half of this box for several hours while I was at the bins because I couldn't find the other piece, and I think it was just the bottom piece that I carried around with me. But look at how pretty that is. It's just vintage, Victorian, I don't know, just old world Santa stuff that's right up my alley, and it's intact. It's in pretty good shape. Looks like originally it was $8.99. It's made by Punch Studio. So it's just really pretty for Christmas, and I filled it with things. So let's see what I've got here. So this is just a ribbon-ish kind of thing that's metallic. It looks like it's been through the ringer a little bit, but for backgrounds and things and junk journaling, this looks like it could go fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving colors, So found that, and it looks like it's quite a full roll. Because I always need more ribbon, you should see the ribbon that I have that I don't use. And here's another, this is just decorative green mesh. Again, Halloween use, probably came from the Dollar Tree. Yes, Greenbrier International, that's our favorite store, Dollar Tree. So I found that. And then these are just two long pieces of a really cool Christmas style ribbon. It says Merry Christmas. It's got the truck with the tree, and I don't know why, but something about this just screams nostalgia. Reminds me of Christmases of days gone by when I was a kid. I used to live in upstate New York, and Christmases up there were a lot different than they were when we moved to Florida. And subsequently, when I moved to Colorado, I kind of get a little bit of that vibe, but it's still even different here in comparison. So, all right, guys, so that is it for this haul. I hope you enjoyed everything that I showed you today. And if you see something you like, just let me know. And as always, be sure to like, share, comment, and if you have not already, please consider subscribing. I'm really trying hard to build my channel, and with wonderful support from my viewers, my newest subscribers, and my future subscribers. I just want to say thank you to everyone. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.